How's it going, everyone? My name is the King Coda, and welcome to a video about Jean, the Dandelion Knight. We'll be going over her skills, abilities, let me pause this so she doesn't talk to me, artifacts, weapons, party setups, all that. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a comment down below about how you enjoyed it, or if you got a better build, let me know down there as well. Also, if you haven't yet, come on over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/thekingcoda. Link is in the description along with our Discord. And chat with me on there. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Taking a look at Jean's constellations, constellation number 1, Spiraling Tempest, increases the pulling speed of Gale Blade after holding for more than 1 second, and increases the damage dealt by 40%. This is her E ability. It's a charge attack that does more damage the longer you hold it. People's Aegis. When Jean picks up an elemental or particle, all party members have their movement speed and attack speed increased by 15% for 15 seconds. When the west wind rises, increase the level of Dandelion Breeze, her Q ability, by 3, up to a maximum of 15. Lands of Dandelion. Within the field created by Dandelion Breeze, all enemies have their Animo Res decreased by 40%. This one is amazing. It has a lot of great utility alongside, say, Venti, who can suck them all up. You run up, you put Dandelion Breeze, they're all weakened. It's gross for a C4. Outbursting Gust increases the level of Gale Blade, her E, by 3, up to a maximum level of 15. Lion's Fang, Fair Protector of Mondstadt. Incoming damage is decreased by 35% within the field created by Dandelion Breeze. Upon leaving the Dandelion field, this effect lasts for 3 attacks or 10 seconds. So just good utility, reducing damage. Taking a look at her talents, her normal attack, of course, scales off of attack. It's a 5-hit combo. Gale Blade is based on Animo damage and of course scales with attack. It at level 2 does 314% damage and has a max duration of 5 seconds without the constellation boosting it. Dandelion Breeze, it also does Animo damage but also heals fellow party members up to a scaling of Jean's attack. That scaling is the activation healing is 314% of attack plus 2041. This is at level 4. And continuous regen is 31.4% attack plus 204. Hits by normal attacks have a 50% chance to regenerate HP equal to 15% of Jean's attack for all party members. And she does attack fairly fast, being a one-handed sword wielder. Let the Wind Lead. Using Dandelion Breeze will regenerate 20% of its energy. Guiding Breeze. When a perfect cooking is achieved on a dish with restorative effects, there's a 12% chance to obtain double the product. So, use her for when you want to cook healing items. Not that many people use them because you have healers like Jean. The cute pose. Alright, so let's move on to her weapons and artifacts. So whenever it comes to equipping Jean, it really kind of depends on how you use her in your party. For me, she doesn't do a lot of her attacking. I try to get her Dandelion Breeze effect off, as well as her E ability to kind of CC opponents. So you could put her with something like the Prototype Rancor, or the Flute if you would just want to raise up her attack. Personally, I think the Livonia's Sword is an excellent weapon for her because it has energy recharge, helping you get your Dandelion Breeze, and critical hits have a 60% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles, which will regenerate 6 energy for the character. It can only occur once every 12 seconds, which is about how often I am critting with Jean. So this helps me get a lot more Dandelion Breezes off in a period of time. You could also give her the Skyward Blade. This is an excellent one for Jean. Crit rate is increased by 4%, gaining sky-piercing might upon using an elemental burst. So when you use Dandelion Breeze, it increases movement speed by 10%, attack speed by 10%, and increases the damage of normal and charged attack hits by 20% for 12 seconds. So this is also one that I would probably build. I was already working on the Favonius before I pulled this, and I just haven't got around to working on leveling it up, but whenever I do get the resources to, I think I'm gonna equip her with this over the Favonius sword. But this is a great 4-star option for those of you that are wondering. Looking at her artifacts, I do not have my Jean built whatsoever. However, there are 2 recommendations for artifact sets as the primary set, and that would be set number 1 is Maiden's Beloved. This is the set that gives you increased healing. As a 2-piece set, character healing effectiveness is increased by 15%, and as a 4-piece set, using an elemental skill or burst increases healing received by all party members by 20% for 10 seconds. You can get some huge chunks added to your healing rate with this set. The other set would be the Gladiator set, as a 2-set piece will increase your attack by 18%. Both these sets, I would say the Maidens you could run as a 4-piece, but the Gladiators only run this as a 2-piece. And both sets can pair well with the Viridescent set. As a 2-piece, it will increase your animo damage done by 15%. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for a full set of Maidens on my Jean, but I do think that if you wanted to go Gladiators and Viridescent, you could get a lot of utility out of that also. On these pieces, I recommend you get the attack percent on pretty much every piece except for the Goblet. The Goblet, I would say, go ahead and make that the elemental piece. So you can get an elemental damage bonus. I would get the animo damage bonus here over attack percent, and then just put attack percent on everything else. That way you're increasing your healing rate, and as well as increasing the animo damage you can inflict. Those are just my recommendations. Maybe there's better set pieces for Jean. I don't really mess with her all that much. I'm actually working to replace her outright with my Kiki. So, when it comes to Jean's best party format, I believe you want another wind character with her. In my opinion, the best character she works alongside, look at that chest, is Venti. Venti can generate a large amount of particles, meaning you can get your heals a lot faster with her. Let's go and see if we can't find some fight. So with Jean's E, you can suck all these guys up, send them flying. I have seen that actually works on other players. You can see I got a large amount of elemental particles by doing that, and it's already back up off cooldown. And there's my Q. And again, my Jean is not the best built as far as having high stats. I was working on that, and then I got Kiki, and I changed gears pretty fast there. But even though she's, you know, level 70, hasn't even been ascended to be able to reach level 80, she still does an amazing job clearing up ads and just controlling the battle with her E and her Q. So that is pretty much it for Jean. She, in my opinion, she is an excellent character. I don't vibe very well with her personally. She's a little bit on the weak end, in my opinion, as far as her healing output can be. A large amount of it just comes from her Dandelion Breeze, so you're kind of just waiting for it to come off cooldown. She does have the chance to heal every time she attacks an enemy, but it's a 50% chance, and there's no way to increase that percentage. So you could, worst case scenario, never get a heal from your auto attacks and have to use Dandelion Breeze. This is why I supplement her with the Favonius Sword, so even if I'm not getting the heals from my auto, every time they do crit, I am getting a chance to get her Dandelion Breeze back, which it does come back fairly quickly. As you can see, I almost have it back as it is. You know, if I sent out Venti, I probably would have got it back. But that's just my opinions on Jean. If you like her and you want to use her, I think she does an excellent job. I'm definitely using her over a Barbara, because Barbara gets frozen a lot in the Spiral Abyss. I'll have to talk about that in my Barbara video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have a different opinion, let me know down there. Come join my Discord and have a chat with me sometime, and I'll see you guys in the next video.